Good evening and welcome to the Channel Studios here in London with your international news around the world in 5. Police in Canada are looking for 2 suspects after 10 people were killed and 15 injured in a series of stabbings in the province of Saskatchewan. They have named the 2 as Damien Sanderson and Miles Sanderson and say they're currently on the run. The stabbings across 13 crime scenes were among the deadliest mass killings in modern Canadian history. 3 provinces are on alert as police search for the suspects. People have been warned not to approach them but to call the police. On Twitter, Canada's President Justin Trudeau said, "The attacks in Saskatchewan today are horrific and heartbreaking. I'm thinking of those who have lost a loved one and of those who are injured."
Let me be clear. We are still looking for the 2 suspects. We are asking residents across Saskatchewan and our neighboring provinces to be vigilant. At this stage in our investigation, we believe some of the victims have been targeted by the suspect and others have been attacked randomly.
Liz Truss will be the new UK Prime Minister after defeating Rishi Sunak in the Tory leadership contest. She arrived at the Conservative Party headquarters after the result. That was closer than expected, with Truss taking 57% of valid votes cast just after midday. The chorus of boos, a demonstration of the difficult task she has in store. Her rival, the former Chancellor Rishi Sunak, responded to his loss on Twitter saying, "Thank you to everyone who voted for me in this campaign. I've said throughout that the Conservatives are one family. It's right we now unite behind the new Prime Minister Liz Truss as she steers the country through difficult times."
I will deliver a bold plan to cut taxes and grow our economy. I will deliver on the energy crisis, dealing with people's energy bills, but also dealing with the long-term issues we have on energy supply.
Kenya's Supreme Court has ruled that William Ruto was properly elected as president, dismissing several petitions seeking to annul the result of the 9th of August election.
That is the judgment of the court.
His rival, Raila Odinga, and others had alleged that massive fraud, including tampering with results forms, had taken place. Outside court, Raila Odinga's lawyer said while he disagreed with the ruling, they would stick by it.
Yes, in accordance with the law, we've got to accept this decision as the law of the land, but I think it is a very ideological decision.
Voters in Chile have overwhelmingly rejected a new constitution which was due to replace the one drawn up under General Augusto Pinochet's military rule. In a referendum, almost 62% voted against the progressive draft. The margin of the defeat is much larger than opinion polls had suggested. Chile's president, Gabriel Boric, who had backed the new constitution, said he would work with Congress and civil society to come up with a new constitutional process. Gas prices have soared on concerns over energy supplies after Russia announced it would not reopen its main gas pipeline to Europe. The Dutch month-ahead wholesale gas price, a benchmark for Europe, was up as much as 30% in early trading on Monday. The Nord Stream 1 pipeline had been due to reopen on Saturday after being shut for 3 days. But Russia's state-owned energy firm Gazprom said it had found a leak. Europe has accused Russia of using gas supplies to blackmail European countries because of the Ukraine conflict, something Moscow denies. Chinese state media say at least 21 people have been killed after a 6.6 magnitude earthquake hit southwestern China. The quake struck at 1 o'clock local time in Sichuan province at a depth of 10 kilometers. The impact severed telecommunications lines and triggered mountain landslides that caused serious damage, while homes and roads were also affected. And large parts of India's tech capital, Bengaluru, have been underwater after torrential rains slammed the city, disrupting traffic. Torrential rains lashed Bengaluru on Monday, causing crippling traffic disruptions and prompting several offices to issue work-from-home orders to employees. People were also wading in waist-high water in parts of the city. Footage showed a man overwhelmed by swirling floodwaters being rescued by passers-by. And that's your international news around the world in 5. Now back to the Channel Studios in Lagos.